Good morning, guys. Steve with Lugaway Junk Removal and Demolition here in the bright hour of 6 a.m. Hopefully it warms up here. It got like down to the 50s in the morning. I don't even know what it is right now. Let me check. $55 right now. It got up to like 75 yesterday. So we got about between like 2,500 and 3,000 worth of work today. We're gonna be doing some work in the suburbs where a lot of our work comes from. We're gonna do some work in the city, over in Cambridge, over in Somerville. Going to Cambridge absolutely sucks. There is nowhere to park. You can't even park a friggin' scooter if you wanted to in there. But we're starting out in the suburbs. We'll end in the city and then track back and roll to the dump. We'll probably hit the dump, I don't know, 2 or 3 times today. Got a lot of construction debris that we're pulling. A lot of, I think it's just a lot of construction debris. We're doing one full house clean out. I told her to put everything in the garage. She's trying to save on money, so stay tuned. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Alright guys, that is the full truck. Not a full truck, but I don't know if you can really see it with the sun here. It's like a quarter load of construction debris. And we got these. 15 of these. Used to keep the windows open back in the day. Super heavy. On to the next one. Alright guys, I don't know if you could see from that last video with the sun, but that was about a quarter load of construction debris to me and Con Don, Sean Don, Sippa picked up real quick. We are on our way to the next one. That job took us about 20 minutes. Be careful and be wary of construction debris because that shit can be heavy. The stuff we just did isn't really that bad. This next woman, that job took us like 20 minutes. This next woman we're going to has got a couch, a dresser, a couple mirrors, I believe a mattress and a box spring, a dresser or 2, and probably some other random shit. And we can't get to her because of utility work, so we'll be detouring shortly. Alright guys, so we just finished up the second job. Took us about, what time is it? 8:50. So took us about 35 minutes, but we're in crazy construction zone there and back there. They wouldn't let us down, but this is the rest of it. We got a TV up there, a couch, box spring, hutch, a couple mirrors, some linens up there. I don't know if you can see them. So, you know, this is tough for some of you guys because you're looking at this and you're saying, oh, she just filled up the rest of the truck. That's 3/4 of a load. But tops aren't full, the side isn't full. So you got to figure out how you're going to charge people when, you know, it looks like you have a full load, but you can still get some jobs in there. So we're going to hit the dump right now, over probably 20-25 minutes away. Hit the dump, recycle this TV, probably drop the metal at the yard where we park at. We may offload some of this into the trailer. I can't remember how much space we still got in there, but yeah, so I'll film some stuff on the way to the dump. We'll take it from there. All right, boys, adapt and overcome. Our next customer is stuck in traffic for God knows how long, so we're gonna dump this bad boy, come back, dump this, get the rest of the day going. So stay tuned. Mold and yeah, Kevin and I put like 3 trucks in this stuff.
Yeah, she was a ball shaker. She shake me out that door to no place.
All right, at the dump, guys. Although our transfer station hours absolutely suck, we don't ever have to wait in any lines like most of you guys do. There's really never a wait here. Unless it's on Saturdays when we are not allowed to come in. So we don't have any metal in here. Strictly a junk load. And the supervisor's here. Great. So a little bit of a hiccup at the dump with the trailer. We packed like a handful of trucks in there, super tight, so it would not want to come out since the trailer is so low to the ground. So that kind of fucked us, but we made it. Back to the dump truck. Get on with our lives. We are over at the dump now. It is an absolute shit show over here. I don't know if you can see anything that's going on back there. But this thing weighed in at 11, I think. So see what happens with all this. Body up, body up, body up. Gas it, and it all comes out. There you go. One and done, kid.
Place up, yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, boo, I'm a chaser. Face up, now I feel a little major. Blink of an eye, ego, I'm a taker, shaker.
Alright guys, we are here in Needham, Mass. Doing a quick garage clean out. Not too much stuff. A couple things in the basement. There's a large filing cabinet and like a wardrobe thing. So we'll get this bad boy on there. Off-road file cabineting all the time out here. Sweet. All right, now we'll load all this up. I think it's just everything in the center here, but we'll load all the big shit in first. It's just a lawnmower and that's it. Snag that tire, I'll take that, get it out of the way. So we get recycling over here. Transfer station over there. That's where we dump. Nice. Alright, we'll lock these doors off on the sides. And then we'll have to grab the barrel and dolly before we dump. Alright, we are at another job of construction debris over in Swellesley, Massachusetts. Brought a couple things out from the bulkhead, all those doors that I just showed you. And then we have this pile here. Just a bunch of crap. Probably gonna be less than a half a load, but this shit's heavy. It's all soaked, it's all particle board, so we'll see what happens. All right, so we just moved all that construction debris out here so that we can pack the truck accordingly. You got it. We don't just fire shit in because then we'll end up with a full load when it's really not a full load at all. So let's get to it. So it really didn't fill that much of the truck. It's a little less than half a load. I know there's shit everywhere, but a little less than half a load. Coming from all the way back here. Alright guys, we are out of the suburbs, rolling into the city to finish up the day. We're going to Cambridge and Somerville. We're on Sturrow, which is a clusterfuck of a road here in Brighton going into Cambridge. The good thing about our 350 is that it fits under these bridges. So a lot of the newer NPRs that are taller than the old ones, they're not gonna fit under the bridges. These bridges are notorious for kids moving in and out of college or whatever, and they get, you know, rent U-Hauls and they just get stuck under these bridges. And they gotta reverse them back like a mile to get them off. It happens all the time. So we're going to get a soapstone sink or a stone soap sink, whichever it is. Some stuff on the back porch of someone's house underneath the deck. And then some other random shit. I don't really remember. La, 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 la. Cambridge job done. I did not film it because it took 5 seconds. It was a dresser and some carpet, so it fell under our minimum charge. Almost killed 2 people backing in, but it is what it is in Cambridge. On our way to Somerville, sitting in traffic. Welcome to Somerville. 41. I'm assuming there's no parking out front.
Didn't use a credit card. He just used his phone. filled up and drove off.
Oh, he used our Smart Pay Rewards app. You save
Gotta be the
10
one with the
cents
for
a gallon on
sale
gas every
sign.
day.
Oh shit, we getting a
It's free
spot
to
out
join
front.
and free to use.
So
35.
he's not a thief?
Park in front of
Nope, just
35, I
smart. Download the
guess.
Smart Pay Rewards app and sign up to save 10 cents a gallon on
Which one's
gas every day
41?
at Cumberland Farms. It's free to join and free to use. For more details, visit
Oh, maybe we'll go.
I'm Ed Davis, former Boston
Yeah.
Commissioner. I
Maybe
closely
we'll
reviewed
go
question one.
park up over here.
Question 1 clearly states that repair shops can access only your car's mechanical data.
Nice.
It's written right in the bill. There would be no access.
Look at these
to
friggin'
any-
driveways.
That's a dishonest attack by the big automakers who want a monopoly on car repairs. Please join me and vote yes on question 1. Yes on right to repair. It's your car. Get it fixed the way you want.
Alright, first things first.
Time for seasonal beers again. Hey, it's
Yank your
Amanda Jones.
mirror
Just
in.
wait until you taste the Heineken Fall lineup. A new product? No, just the same great tasting lager that's perfect for any season. Heineken Original Lager is made of 100% natural ingredients with.
Alright. Let's go see what's going on here. So this is the type of stuff that we deal with when people say, I have a driveway. That is not a driveway, that is a friggin' walking path. Alright, so I got a code on here. See if there's a key on a box on the railing. There's a key on a box on the railing. That's what the email says. Key on a box on a railing. Oh, see if it's open. 41. Key on a box on a railing. Maybe it's in the back.
This guy's not home.
The realtor is gonna meet us here. All right, it's gotta be back here. Key on a box on a railing. No key on a box. I see the railings. No key on a box though. I think we might be taking this patio furniture, which would be sick.
This?
Actually. Yeah, I mean, it's in good shape. All right, so we have, yeah. So we have no idea what the hell is going on here. We just have to wait for the realtor, unfortunately, which sucks because we already know what we're taking. So, TBD. So, we were told 41, which is that house. 41 is actually this house. So we're looking for a lockbox. There's the lockbox. So we're at the right spot. So we're gonna take this stuff in here, barrels, some yard waste, downspout, a couple propane tanks over here. There's some shit in the backyard. Stone soaked sink, soapstone sink, whatever it is. How heavy is this thing? Pretty fucking heavy. Smash away. I would take a golfer's approach to it and just, there we go. So we finished the soapstone sink, whatever the hell it's called. We're taking this, stab someone in the face with it like in The Departed. We'll take that. And this place is already cleared out, which is nice. Remember to turn the lights off before we leave. Closet to the attic. It's just a little closet. Little creepy closet. All right, and then there's some stuff out back. There is 2 propane tanks. You get all that?
Yeah.
Sweet. We got a picture frame up there. This ladder in the back over here. We're gonna have to strap that over the front. So ideally we would be recycling this concrete, but it's got screws in it. Almost every one of them has screws in it. That one doesn't. But if we dump that at our recycling spot for concrete and they find the screws in it, then they won't let us come anymore. So that's going to be very, very heavy for us to dump, and customers going to get charged for it. So we'll snag these propane tanks and the ladder, and I think that's it. Everything's out of there. Sink is gone. We turn these lights off. Done. And done. Good. How the fuck does that? Oh god, I gotta lock that from the inside. That's not safe. This ladder. So we could cut this in half, but it is the most annoying sound in the world. So we're probably just gonna throw it over the top and bungee it, get all the dust off of it, and bungee it so that it doesn't fly forwards if you need to slam on the brakes, because in the city, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna have to do that. Very secure locking system. Oh, very secure. That's where they used to put shit, some beer bottles. A dead rat in there. All right, guys, we are out of here. I'm gonna throw this ladder on and get going. All right, job is complete. We did have to chop this thing in half because it was sticking out like 8 feet over the front of the fucking truck. So that would have been no bueno. Finishing up. Con's locking up the front door. Sale pending. Guy probably bought this for over $1 million. Floors are nice, but foundation's a dump. Every railing you touch is falling over, but it's cost of living in Massachusetts, right? Close these up. Now lock it up, and I'll put the key back in the lockbox. Thank you. All right, end of the day. Driving back. We'll hit the dump. Dump closes at 4 today, which is nice. We'll have enough time. We'll figure out how much this thing weighs, because the stuff that was in here beforehand, before we put that sink in here, it's not that heavy. So it'll be interesting to see what it weighs. Well, there's construction debris in here from that house in Wellesley. So I don't know. See how it goes. If it's a drastic like swing in the in the weight, it's because of the sink. So we'll figure it out. What is up, guys? Just ended the day a little while ago. Still gotta do some invoicing, still gotta do some paperwork. but we are all squared away. So I was pretty accurate this morning when I said between 25 and 3K. We pulled $2,552 today in sales, and our dump fees were a little under 500, which is normal for us. Our dump fees are between 300 and 500 on the regular, depending on what we're pulling. We did some heavy shit today with the construction debris. Anytime we're doing demo, it's a little bit heavier. It's definitely gotten, like, we've had days where it's like $800 in dump fees because it's $140 a ton. Today our recycling fees, like extra shit.
Massachusetts Turnpike.
Sorry about that. Driving in a Logan to pick up my brother. Flew in for the wedding, getting married on Saturday to the love of my life. 250 people were supposed to be there. Knocked it down to 8. Because why not? COVID, right? But yeah, for our recycling fees, today was a TV and 2 propane tanks. So $25 for the TV and $20 for the propane tanks, or 10 bones each. Going into a tunnel right now, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me, but yeah. So you can't think of, this is for the new guys out there. You can't think, oh, he did $2,500 in sales. He had $500 in dump fees, so I just pocketed $2,000. I didn't pocket $2,000. You can't look at it like that, because you start doing that. Jesus Christ, buddy. You start looking at stuff like that, and you're going to be pissed off every day that you're not making enough money. You have your operating expenses, advertising, truck notes, trailer notes, insurance on that shit, insurance on your business, workman's comp, wear and tear, everything under the sun you got to pay for. And you can figure out what that number is once your business is moving and grooving. You figure out what that number is. You'll figure out, oh, it costs me, I don't know, $300 a day to run my business. So at least for your own sanity that, if you have a slow day and you make $700-800, you made $500 or you made $400 or whatever it is that you're actually taking home. You can definitely make this a full-time gig. You just need to be hands-on with it. It seems like a lot of people, when you start something, something like this, you need to give it some time. You gotta let it marinate, I guess is the best way to explain it. I started Lugaway in the ass end of 2017. So I started in, I think, November of 2017. So I don't really count that as the first year because it was only like 2 months. So we've had, 2018 to 2019, 1 year, 2019 to 2020 now is our second full real year in business. And we're pulling $2,500 a day, and that's a great day. We busted our asses today. This isn't like easy money. It's not like it's just I could have made $5,000 today if I worked harder. I mean, we fucking busted our asses today. And the kid that I had working with me today, Connor, kid is an animal. Kid is an absolute savage with the junk, with the demo. He's been with me for, I think, a little over a month now, and he knows the ropes. So these kids that you get, good work, good employees are hard to find. Jesus Christ, I almost missed the exit there. So pay him well. Connor and the other guy I have that are full-time, they ask questions, they do what they're told, but they ask questions, which is great, because they're not supposed to know everything. But I've had people working that don't ask questions, and they just do shit, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? So, you know, when you find someone who's interested in the work and enjoys being there, then it's worth it for you to pay them a little more. If they start driving the truck, pay them a little more money. They start doing extra shit. I don't know what you may have, like a side operation going on of like reselling shit. I don't know. Pay them a little bit more. You know, if they approach you and they're like, listen, I need to be making a little bit more money, talk to them about it. The last thing you need to do is fire someone because they want an extra fucking $10. And, you know, you just start from square one again. So, you know, you can definitely make a living out of this. I'm doing it. I'm proof of it. I hope you got a good feel for what we're doing. Hit the like button, subscribe. This is my brother here. I don't know what the hell's going on at this airport. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Thanks, guys.
Place up, yeah, we